Okay, boys and girls, welcome back. Red Mist in the house once again. How you doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I'm doing great. And we, my friends, are playing some more Clash Royale. Now, I'm going to start off, boys and girls, by showing you three replays. They are wins, but they're fairly hard battles. I kind of mess up a few times, but we're able to still survive. As you can see here, we're facing off as a level 9. We defend that Hog Rider and Fire Spirits with our Barbarians, forcing to use a Fireball as well, which meant that elixir usage went huge in our favour. So we basically got our elixir pump down. We had our princess, which actually forced him to use his arrows. He has to use his giant to defend this push because he's got nothing else to defend it other than that, really, and his minions. But he knows that we're going to have our princess in rotation again, so I'm pretty sure he didn't want to use the minions. But he's going to be looking at sending that Hog Rider Fire Spirit push down the line again. He does it on the opposite side, little bit too early, so my princess takes out his Fire Spirits. My goblins and my Valkyrie are going to take his left tower. Meantime, the archers are actually defend my right hand tower with a good 50% health left. Really good stuff. He's going to have to use his Fireball, which is what we were looking at him doing, because we know that we've got a quicker deck than he does, so we're okay with it. We're not really too worried on the basis of what he bring at us. So we're just going to sort of leave our princess there as he's deciding to leave it there. We put down a second one just to be really sneaky and get a quick fire off on that as well. We're going to go ahead and zap these minions. Now, we didn't know he had a Sparky, so we put our Valkyrie in the back to take care of the Sparky, Barbarians in the front to take care of the Royal Giant, the Archer in the Princess in the back to take care of everything over there. But as it happens, we have to play some more troops because stuff didn't die as quick as I wanted them to, so we have to distract that shot from the Sparky. Meantime, defending that Hog Rider on the right hand side. So a lot of stuff going on here at the moment, but obviously Barbarians are back down to take out that giant. One hit on our tower. Princess for the minions. Valkyrie and the goblins over on the other side. We know it's game over. He knows it's game over, but he still tries to defend with his Sparky, which isn't going to save him. Hog Rider got Fire Spirits on the left hand side. We completely ignore it. The princess is still going to work on the right hand side with the zap, and we're still able to take the game. Now, we completely ignored his Hog Rider and his Fire Spirits because we were basically going to give him that tower, because I knew 100% we were going to be able to get the second tower. Now, I'm going to jump straight into the very next game again against a level 9, a level up on me. This time, this guy is running, I believe he was running a giant balloon wizard deck, I think. Oh no, this guy's the giant and prince deck. So, we're pretty much standard. We're trying to bait out that fireball or arrows or poison, so we put in a heavy push at the very start just to see what's happening. We've gone in with the archers, and I kind of guess a bit of overkill, but we are able to get a couple of shots off with just our archers, and I think maybe the princess got one shot as well, but we took 300 damage off his tower. So all in all, not too bad of a push. Not exactly the best one, but because he's got a giant coming, we know we need that elixir, so we kind of take a little bit of a risk, put an elixir pump at the back. He's got a second elixir pump down, which is going to be a huge problem. So I'm expecting something like minions behind the giant, so I go ahead and play my princess, my barbarians to defend, my archers to defend his knights and his prince over on the left, goblins to also slow down his knight. We go ahead and zap his prince as well, and we do take a heavy amount of damage on that, but we do have our princess going down the line, Valkyrie to battle up, and then he plays his minions once the princess is targeted, unfortunately. But our own princess goes down again, and here's the thing. She's going to get taken out almost completely. She's one shade, but she's going to get back in and target that tower, get a couple of shots, and luckily, the giant doesn't actually push her backwards. He only pushes her to the side, so she stays targeted on the tower, gets a second shot, which forces him to zap, rather than just leave his giant like he wanted to. So now, because he's done that, we're obviously starting to put him under a lot of pressure. He's put that elixir pump in the front. We've got our princess doing some damage on the tower again. The Valkyrie's going in. He had to play that flame tower. And we've got a nice little bit of a push going in. That zap isn't strong enough to kill our level 2 princess, thankfully. So now he's got his giant coming in once again. The Valkyrie, our princess is actually going to be protected by our barbarians from those minions, but unfortunately he's fireballs. We've got the Valkyrie going down again. He goes and builds a second elixir pump in the front line. So we zap it all just to do a little bit of damage. The flame tower is going to get targeted by the princess. The fireball is going to go in, take out one of his elixir pumps, the other one almost completely. The tower is going to take a little bit of damage. The Valkyrie is going to go down. The minions are going to go down. He's going to fireball the whole lot, and we've reset. Now he's going to try and build up that elixir pump in front, so we just do the same thing. We go ahead and we zap it. The princess is going to lock onto the onto the elixir pump. Unfortunately, because her range was decreased slightly, it means that she's not going to hit that tower anymore. But the fireball is going to take that tower down to one shot. Valkyrie on the left with the help of the princess. The zap is going to take that, and that one solo barbarian is going to run down the line and take that tower. Now, if he defended it, then he would have defended it, but we would have been able to fireball that right-hand tower anyway. So I kind of think that he just decided to leave it alone and not go for it. So, now, this one, guys, this one is funny to me. This guy is a level 10, 2 levels above me, and he thinks he's got this in the bag straight away. He sends us a laughing face because a 2 games down, good luck. I just go put a good game and thanks, because he obviously said good luck. Now, he's got the Ice Wizard, he's got a Rocket, he's got a Lumberjack, a Barbarians, Minion Horde, and a Giant Skeleton. So we're going to go ahead and play down our archers with the Valkyrie behind. Now we see that Lumberjack, and because of the speed that the Lumberjack attacks at, we just go ahead and fall it, because I know that the Valkyrie is not going to survive. Level 1 Lumberjack at that speed of attacking, he hits for like 200 damage a hit. So he's got a lot of damage and he attacks very quick. So I just need to fireball it and get rid of it. Now I get kind of lucky here because he decides to rock it just as I put down my elixir pump, but he plays it in front, so it takes out the princess and it doesn't touch the elixir pump, which is quite nice. Go ahead and zap the wizard here, which actually lets me get a teeny bit of damage. I thought I played my fireball slightly too late, but luckily that wizard still was in range of the tower. Took out a lot of health for the Ice Wizard and managed to hit that tower. So that was a huge elixir trade over on the left hand side. Now, as you can see, we've gone back. We've now got 2 pumps down. We've made such good elixir trades on those first couple of plays that we're able to get a second elixir pump down. So we're a lot of elixir in front. We go ahead and put down the princess. The zap onto those Hujuars. The archers are going to go down in the center and pull that giant over to the middle. The Valkyrie is going to come into the middle and distract that Lumberjack. Meantime, the Valkyrie, the goblins, and the princess are going to take out that right-hand tower. The bomb is going to go off in the middle of my camp and do nothing. The barbarians and the archer goblins, just to force him to play that wizard again out of rotation. He's now got his hog rider coming in. I play the archers, but because of those barbarians, I go ahead and I fireball, get rid of the barbarians, get rid of that hog rider. The Valkyrie at the back to take care of the 2 wizards. The princess goes down, The goblins are going down behind the thing, but he plays his giant skeleton to defend. Craziness going on right now. That wizard is going back down. The archers, unfortunately, are going to go and get themselves blown up because they walked too far in. The barbarians are going to get fireballed. That lumberjack is going to go in with the ice wizard. The Valkyrie is going to take care of the wizard. The Valkyrie is also going to manage to get hold of that the lumberjack. And we're going to take that game for another 1 crown victory. So pretty good stuff. That's not too bad, guys. Now, these are all the games that I've literally just played. I'm going to go and I'm going to try another live battle. Going to see if maybe we can get one more win. See if we can make it another one. We're against another level 10, so it's going to be a really hard game. We're going to have to play properly. Haven't got a very good starting hand. Okay, well, we're going to have to just go for it. Let's just see and go for the thingy push over here. We're going to just go ahead and zap this over here. And unfortunately, that Valkyrie does pull them back. So we are in trouble. This guy is probably going to be running a trifecta deck, which means we're in a lot of trouble because he's got that cannon and all that good stuff. Now, he's used a lot of elixir. I'm going to try and see if maybe his cannon's not in rotation yet. Nope, but his thingies are. So let's just go ahead, and we're still going to manage to get to that tower, which is pretty cool. We're just going to go ahead and zap this one here, and we're going to get a little bit more damage on that tower. So, not too bad. He tried to sort of force the cannon right in front so that obviously he could get the distraction on the goblins and stuff, but it's not too bad. We were able to do some good work over there. So we're going to once again, now he's used that there, we're going to once again use this, and we're going to try and force him to use that. I don't know if it's actually in rotation. Now the Valkyrie ball has actually missed my Valkyrie, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to get that tower, and we're going to go pop down this barbarians right down in front. Now obviously that's not going to stop him from getting that tower, but it's perfectly fine because we're 1 apiece, and I was 100% correct. He is using the trifecta deck. So in case, obviously you guys must know what the trifecta deck means. It's the Valkyrie, the Musketeer, and the Hog Rider, and then you basically run 1 elixir skeletons. You run the elixir pump, the cannon, but as it happens, he's gonna go ahead and do all this stuff. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and play down these barbarians. The barbarians are gonna get in the way. We're gonna go ahead and put down this over here. We know he's gonna play that cannon, so we're just gonna go ahead and put the goblins down over here. We're going to go get this one over here, and all in all, that wasn't too bad of a push. So we're going to go ahead and once again, we're going to go do this over here. We're going to go put down this Valkyrie over here. We're going to get a push up in front with this, and we're going to force him to use a poison out of place. He really didn't want to use that poison, I'll tell you that now. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to pile on the pressure here, and make it so that obviously he has to do something quite outrageous to be able to get us. And I tell you what, we're just going to go ahead and put down this elixir pump right in front of this Hog Rider, stop him from getting into us over here. We're just going to put this princess down in front of that tower, in the poison I should say, and it's not going to do much unfortunately. Let's just go ahead and do this over there. Let's put down this Valkyrie on the front here. We know that poison is coming on top of these barbarians in just a second. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do this. And let's just go ahead and say thumbs up, because you're a level 10 using the trifecta deck, and we just defeated you. Now, The trifecta deck, guys, that is like the #1 deck. I'm sure you all know about it by now. It's been around since day one, and people are going strong with that deck. Now, we all know that the trifecta deck is pretty beastly. A golem, that is pretty damn cool. Let's go over to the shop because, my friends, we got some barbarians in here, so I want to go ahead and buy a couple of barbarians. Because we're looking at getting them leveled. Well, we can level them up. We're looking at getting the gold so that I can level up the barbarians and the archers. But, my friends, if you have enjoyed this video, please hit that like and subscribe and show some support. And come back again for more daily stuff and things. So, peace on the streets.